Hello Capricorn, thank you for stopping by moonlittarotscope for your April 2020 Love Tarot reading. This reading is going to be about you and whoever you are thinking about when this video comes on, or it will be made clear as the story is unfolding. Okay, so yeah, I have not been doing readings every month for every sign. Sort of feeling empowered all of a sudden not to apologize about it because it is free. And you guys know that you can always reach me if you email me at moonlittarotscope@gmail.com. Pretty easy. We can set up a reading there. But I do these readings on YouTube for fun and for free because I love doing them. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, check out your moon, rising or Venus signs, cross watch, okay? Check out some older readings, okay? You never know, okay? Older readings sometimes will resonate with me with other readers because we are predicting the future, right? So if it's April and you go back to March, no harm, no foul. Anyway, so with all that blah being said, I'm very happy to do Capricorn, my lovely, super sexy Capricorns, okay? I am here to do your love reading for April 2020. Let's see what new starts, okay, that we have moving into lovely Aries season. I'm so excited about, okay? I'm so ready for the new astrological year, which is going to begin on March 19th, moving into April. And the readings have been reflecting a fresh new start as well. Interesting that I said that. Maybe some of you have a fresh new start to look forward to, all right? Some of you are single that are watching this, okay? All right, lovely Capricorn. Let's see what the cards have in store for you guys. Spirit, what information do we have for Capricorn, April 2020? Right off the bat, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So a cycle that needs to end isn't ending, or there seems to be something going on here with luck, okay? With luck. Then we have the Five of Swords in the upright. The Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, guys, so I am seeing a situation where there's too many people involved in your relationship, too many opinions being expressed, and too much nonsense third-party stuff going on. I am not picking up on a cheating scenario or something going on behind your back unless you're aware of it, although some of you may feel, okay, unlucky in love. Some of you may feel like, why am I always in this situation? Why am I always in this situation with this person? Okay, I'm getting this for some of you. Or why am I always in this situation with my lovers? Okay, it's an endless cycle and it's not ending. There is a feeling of being trapped in this cycle. Okay, you feel trapped in the cycle. This also could be a cycle that your relationship is continuing to go through. In this relationship, you tend to cycle in and out. This could be very toxic at times because what happens in that case is that, you know, it's sort of like a love here, come here, go away, all right? Or I did this bad behavior, then I'm going to ask you to accept my bad behavior and turn around and take me back, okay? This is the cycle that I'm seeing with you guys. Being that we have the Three of Cups in reverse, this is a third party being involved in a way that is emotionally damaging to the relationship. So let's clarify, what is this third party, what is this Three of Cups about in this certain situation with Capricorn? What is this about? Because it's an emotional upset, okay? It's an emotional upset in this cycle. If this cycle where you're feeling sort of re-victimized over and over again. I hate to use that word, but that's what I'm seeing, okay? And this is how you're feeling, all right? Doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's happening, okay? But there can be a cycle. So Spirit, can we clarify the Three of Cups in reverse? What is this third party? What is this third party that's intervening in this relationship? I heard spiritual. So there might be a spiritual intervention going on. This third party might be uncomfortable for you, but it could be spirit stepping in and making some changes for your own good, all right? We have the Two of Swords because a decision needs to be made, and someone's afraid to make that decision, okay? The decision needs to be made. It needs to be made from the guts, and it's Capricorn, this is not necessarily easy for you, especially in love, okay? Because you guys have a way of building. You build things up. You started with something. You started with nothing with this person. You started from ground zero. You guys built a life. You guys built a relationship together, all right? But the cycle is going to continue, and this third, whatever it is, whether it's a person, okay, or addiction, a religion, okay, a spiritual intervention, or even dark magic. That could be part of it. This, okay, is preventing you from making the decision that you need to make from your gut, okay? Whatever this gut decision needs to be made, it could be made in a split second, okay? The first thing that comes to your mind when you are put in a situation with this person, the very first thing that comes into your mind is right. It's right. It's the right thing. When you're dealing with Capricorn, what I've realized when you're working with intuition, with psychic powers, with fortune telling, etc., the very first thought that you have, your very first instinct, Capricorn, is always, always right. It's always right. Okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to know. If you find yourself in April getting in a situation where you have to make a decision about something, okay, just know that that your spirit, your gut, literally your belly, okay, will give you the answer that you need, that you're looking for, okay? Some of you might need to work on your core a little bit. Try to strengthen your core. And I do mean that physically. For some reason, I'm getting, if you strengthen your center, you're going to be able to make better gut decisions, all right? Okay. Let's see how your partner is feeling about you. I'll move this. Okay. How's Capricorn's partner feeling about them at this time? We have the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Empress in reverse. This is again, I'm getting a victim mentality here from your partner. Your partner may be putting you in a position where you feel like you always have to apologize, okay? Where it's almost like they're saying, well, you're hurting me. But it's the same thing over and over again, no matter what you do. The Two of Discs, okay? So they're feeling also that they have a decision to make. Okay? They feel like they have a decision to make as well. Let's take a look at this Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is my wounded warrior. This could indicate a Sagittarius. We also have Taurus, okay? Energy as well. And Virgo. Venus. Let's look at this Nine of Wands. Spirit, why do we have this Nine of Wands as how Capricorn's partner is feeling towards them? Why are they feeling left behind and victimized, okay? And I do feel like it's a cycle. So I feel like, Capricorn, a lot of you know what this is about, and you also are going to know that it's already happened or continues to happen. Maybe that's why I brought up at the beginning of this video, go back and watch some old videos, okay? Maybe cross-watch, okay? Because what you might be seeing is a pattern, all right? And Spirit wants you to see the pattern at this time, all right? So the Nine of Wands, to clarify, we've got the Ten of Cups. This is what's keeping from the relationship from going to its 10, is because someone is constantly feeling victimized and or left behind, okay? They feel like they have to go through some sort of battle with you. And they always lose. Why do they feel like they always lose, Capricorn? Is there something that you can master that this person cannot master? Is it something that it's almost like, are you with somebody that may not feel like they're as intelligent as you are. However, that doesn't bother you. You still love them the same. You don't judge them. This isn't about ego. However, it's something that seems to continue to be a theme, because they're feeling victimized, but you love them regardless. You love them regardless of whatever it is. Whatever it is that they feel that they have that's not good enough. I'm going to move this up a little bit so you guys can see the cards better. Whatever it is they feel like that they don't have enough of or feel insecure about in this relationship, okay? You don't have a problem with that. They do. So if you're in a situation where they're constantly saying, you find yourself apologizing over and over and over again, that should be a red flag. Something's wrong there. Something's wrong. All right. Obviously, in this situation, you're not going to be able to manifest anything new into your relationship. It's going to be the same old cycle. I'm not surprised to see the Empress in reverse. In fact, this could be a situation where the relationship itself could be actually deteriorating. Okay, it's deteriorating. All right, because it's the same cycle and it's getting old. All right. Now, when we have a deal, when we have it like when it's in this ego, and it's your partner that's in ego and feeling not good enough in some way that doesn't bother you at all, you may have to let that go or let them go, because you can't accept responsibility for other people, okay, feeling inadequate. That is not your fault. Okay, that is not your fault, and you don't have to apologize for that. What is this decision? So I pulled this card, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wow. Wow. So much validation. Your partner's decision is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, which lets me know, guys, that whatever decision is made, okay, again, we're dealing with a cycle that will not end, that needs to end, okay? It's the ego keeping it from ending. It's fear, okay? It's fear. It could also be a cycle where your partner is more comfortable, all right, with playing this victim card. And I hate to sound cruel or crass in that way, but that's what I'm getting, you know? You don't have to bring yourself down, Capricorn, for your partner to feel more comfortable. And then every time you try to be yourself again, your partner lashes out at you and somehow everything's your fault. No, no. This is a cycle that will not end until either you or them end it, period, okay? It's not going to you can't just ignore this and let it go and it just go away. That is not what I'm seeing here. One or the two of you in April is going to take the action needed in order for this situation to change, okay? All right, guys, so I'm going to take a look now at what your energy is like working together. We have the Knight of Cups in the upright. Beautiful. I did get this for Pisces, so this may resonate. We've got a 3 of Wands, another 3. We have 2 2s and 2 3s so far, guys, okay? We have 2 Wheel of Fortunes in reverse. So Jupiter, heavy Jupiter energy, but it's a cycle that is dead that's starting over again. And the High Priestess in the upright. Eventually, due to, love of self, love of others, interesting that I said that. Some of you may have someone else in your life that you feel guilty about having feelings for, but yet they continue to pop up in your mind, in your thoughts, etc. That's not nothing. That's not nothing, okay? There's too much guilt. There's too much guilt. Capricorn, you shouldn't be feeling guilty, all right? So I see the outcome as actually nice. There's an enlightenment that's going to occur, all right, between the two of you. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know, right? But at the end of the day, someone's going to figure something out. And they're going to figure it out. And when they figure it out, if they're going to change their plans, and they're going to do that out of love for themselves. Knowing that being in this negative, bad karma cycle, it's like punishment that nobody deserves. It's like you're both continuously punishing yourselves because it's safer or whatever the because is, okay? I do feel like there's some ego involvement in this as well, and fear. It's normal. We're human. This is the human condition, all right? So there's certainly something to be said for the outcome here. Things will change in April. Things will change because someone is enlightened, okay? Things will change because someone becomes enlightened. Someone is able to break the cycle of two, able to make that decision and get out of this rut of the same thing over and over and over again because it's damaging you, all right? And the Knight of Wands is a very freeing, romantic, it's like romantic freedom. Look, it's almost like he's projected himself. Let me show you all this card. Hold on. He's projected himself out of the card, right? And he's able to manifest something beautiful outside of himself, okay? This is, even to me in this reading, what this is telling me is that by ending this cycle, okay, that you and your partner keep going through over and over and over again, it's an act of love for self. This does not mean selfish, Capricorn. This does not mean, even though I feel like there are some of you that might be being called selfish or setting a boundary, making a change, changing your plans, it might come across to other people as selfish. It's not, okay? It's because you're taking care of yourself. Ooh, oh, I shouldn't be messing with that. You're taking care of yourself and you're doing what's best for yourself. Okay, and this comes out of wisdom. This comes out of wisdom and changing your plans. You've got to change something with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is taking action. First you make the decision and then you take action. So honestly, the decision, one or the two of you is going to make a decision. One of the two of you is going to take action in April, okay? This is going to result in a release. Does this mean that you're leaving your partner? No. Does this mean your partner's leaving you? No. It means that whatever this crazy cycle is that keeps going on over and over and over again, somebody's going to freaking do something about it in April. And not only that, but it's going to create a release of self. And you're going to be able to project yourself to the world and use your gifts for the higher good because you've done that. Okay? All right. Wow. I love it, Capricorn. It's a very Capricorn reading, okay? And so self-disclosure here. I have a Venus in Capricorn. So it's funny because a lot of my other placements are not, I don't have a lot of Earth. I don't, but when it comes to love and relationships, when it comes to Venus, I have this heavy Capricorn earthy energy. So I can come across as very unromantic. I can come across as very cold-hearted or whatever, but at the end of the day, I have the kind of love that is withstanding because I'm willing to build from the bottom and move all the way to the top. Just because you've laid the foundation for this, okay? Just because you've laid the foundation for this change does not mean, or for this relationship, doesn't mean you've lost anything if the relationship changes or ends, okay? It just means you've learned. And the next foundation you build, you're not going to waste your time building a foundation because you're aware now of being put in a position to be made to feel guilty when you really don't deserve that love. You don't deserve it. All right. Okay, Capricorn, I love you so much. Be sure to email me at moonlittarotscope@gmail.com if you would like a reading, okay? I love you. Take care. Bye.